over there. That guy that you used to stay with, the white guy, and the big dark skinned black guy.
Yeah.
They got some more people over there. But see, I knew y'all wasn't gonna make it over there because you and that boy was arguing too much.
Yeah, and also that white girl, I'm not even gonna go there.
You was wild. I'm gonna tell you something right now. See, I didn't know that was you. You knew that was me.
Yeah.
You figured it out. You said, didn't you stay right here? I used to be across. I was like, damn,
that's why.
That is you.
I was gonna comment and try to get in touch with you to do the interview, but then I said, no, I'm gonna go with Facebook. I'm gonna contact him personally.
That is you.
And you're friends with one of my friends.
I'm gonna tell you something. Before y'all moved out, I didn't like the way that dude was talking to your son.
Yeah, he did.
He tried to act like he was getting him like discipline, but it was cuss words.
Yeah.
And your son too little.
Yeah.
I sit on my front porch and watch y'all across the street.
Yeah.
I was like, man, and
I would be arguing him like, don't talk to my son like that, don't talk to me like that, because one thing I'm big on is respect. I respect everybody that I come in contact with.
He was like, didn't I tell you? Tell son a cuss word. I want to get on my porch. I want to be like, hey, bro.
Can I cuss?
Yeah, you can cuss.
Oh.
I want to be like, hey, bro, what the fuck are you doing over there across that street, bro? But it wasn't my business as a neighbor. But I started to be like, hey, bro, you better stop talking to because I know they ain't your motherfucking son. And then you
I got CPS involved.
He cussing at the little boy. I will give you anything you motherfucking want. You just do what the fuck me and your mama say. So I'm like, boy, that little boy, that's a little boy.
He don't listen.
How old your son?
He's 6 now.
Yeah, he about 5. It's been a while. That's you?
Yeah.
But I seen that same dude that you was arguing with.
I know.
At the IRC.
I saw him too.
And I knew. You know how I knew it was him?
Wow.
He was down there yelling at somebody else. I said, boy, ain't you the dude you stay across the street from me? He like, yeah, the dude would let us stay. Me and my girlfriend stay there for a while. I said, man, he probably kicked your ass out because you talking too much over there.
No, we had to move out because of him, because I paid $500 to stay there, and he decided that he wasn't gonna comply with the rules that she set for her household. And I said, you can't do that when we're staying in somebody else's house. Like, I've arranged for us to have place after place after place. Where the fuck else we gonna go? We ain't got nowhere else.
Where you at now though?
I'm in a room.
Around here? This is a drug related area. You done picked up a drug addiction?
Yes.
What kind of addiction you got?
I'm a polysubstance user, but I primarily stick to one.
What drug?
Oh, on camera?
Yeah, this is my channel, the drug channel.
Oh, well, hard.
Okay, you smoking hard. Crack, for people that don't know what it is. Yeah. I thought you was real young. But
I am.
How old are you?
23.
Oh yeah, you are real young. You gonna be all right right now? So you're 23. Most people that smoke crack.
About to be 24.
Crack is an old school drug.
Yeah, I always hang around the old heads. My grandparents raised me. I have an old soul. I started with coke real young, and I dibbled and dabbled, and then it escalated. You know, addiction is a progressive illness. I mean, eventually you think, oh, I'm not ever gonna do that, or I'm never gonna do this. I thought when I first started smoking crack, I had my apartment, I had a job, I had my son. I said, oh, I got this. I lost all of it. So it's the yets, it's the have yets to come. And people don't teach you that when you first start. Like, I really thought I wasn't gonna be that addicted. I thought I could try it and dibble dabble and then stop, which I have. I've had months where I've been clean.
Right.
I've been to detox. I go to NA. I have a sponsor. I actually know how to compose myself and not use. I just, when I don't want to not use, that's.
We finna get the lead up to how you started. But for the people who don't know you, now I ain't never even asked you your name when y'all stand. So what is your name? You give us a nickname and your age.
My name is Mia. It's Missing in Action.
Missing in Action. 23 years old.
Yep.
You been missing in action. I was wondering what happened to y'all.
I stay get ching.
Hey, listen, I wonder what happened to y'all. But listen, anyway, let's talk about your childhood. You grew up in a 2-parent household? How?
I did.
So you grew up with a mom and daddy?
Yes.
Right.
They're married.
So overall, how would you say your childhood was?
I mean, I lived in a middle class family, so financially, I had everything that I possibly wanted. My grandparents spoiled me. My parents raised me as best as they could. I mean, we were low income, but we had what we needed. The only thing is that me and my mother, emotionally, she's just not there. Like, I understand because her mother dealt with addiction and had all of her kids before 18. So with that being said, she knows how to be a mom, but only from what she taught herself. And she's very emotionally disconnected, and she's very harsh in how she loves me and shows her love. She's not very affectionate. So, and my dad, he's not very affectionate either. He's a very calm, composed person, but he's not responsive at all. So it's either she cussing me out or he's not saying nothing.
He ignored you. She cussing.
So I'm searching for love, like, oh, I need a man, or I need a drug, or I need a shopping addiction. I've spent bands on clothes because I want to fulfill something that I'm not getting, that I didn't get in my childhood.
Right, it makes sense. So you said when I seen you over there where we stayed at, you had your son. Was that the only baby you had?
Yes.
So you only got one child.
Yeah.
Going through that as a child yourself, do you want to give your son a different perspective on parenthood? Like you said one of your parents was non-responsive, one of them was too aggressive.
And I do both.
but okay.
So with my son, I don't think that I was really prepared to become a parent. I had him at 17. I found out Father's for my 17th birthday. Like, I told him he's my favorite surprise birthday gift ever.
Right.
I did walk the stage though at 17 with a 3-week-old.
Okay, you got your diploma.
Yeah, and
at 17.
I went to college twice.
Yeah, just saying, which one you got your certificate?
Yeah, I can show you my 3-week-old baby and my diploma, like, in the picture.
Oh, word up, that's what's up.
Like, yeah, I was still in a postpartum diaper. Like, I was not about to go to graduation. My mom was like, "You did not work this hard."
Yeah.
I said, "Yes, ma'am. Like, with my 2 hours of sleep, leaking breast milk, I'll go to graduation."
So at 17 years old, which wasn't that long ago for you, 6 years ago, did you have you say you started off snorting. Did you have a snorting addiction at 17?
Well, prior to getting pregnant with my son, I did, and it wasn't really an addiction. It was more like a hobby. And then after him, during my pregnancy, I was completely clean. Well, I smoked weed, and then I had him. I was clean as well. But then when I turned 18, 4 months after having him, I started working 2 jobs. I was in school full time. I had my son full time. I said, I gotta stay up. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do me a little bump. I'm gonna get it going. I'm going to work. I was doing it. I was doing my shit. I had a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath house, garage type shit. Like in Raleigh, I was really doing my shit. I mean, I was still, snorting coke, popping a little E-pill, but I didn't think it was gonna escalate like that until I got with a partner. And
how old was you then at this time?
I was 21, 22.
Okay, this ain't 2 years ago.
Yep.
And you got with a man, and what happened?
I got with a woman.
Okay, so you bisexual?
Yes.
Okay.
And I got with her, and I knew that she did coke, but I didn't know that it was serious for her. I didn't know that it wasn't a party. It wasn't we can do it on the weekends. No, it's the everyday we wake up, we got to get a bag. I'm like, oh, shit, well, damn. Now we got to get a bag. I'm like, I didn't know that was part of the plan.
Right.
So then one day we doing the bag.
But you had the option to say no, right?
I did. But I'm a people pleaser, and when I get in a relationship, I want to give my all to that person. I want to submit to that person because I believe in that. And so one day we snorting the bag, they been pulling out a pipe. I said, you fucking tweaking. She like, nah. I'm like, I don't judge you, but don't do that shit in front of me. 6 months later, I had $10. I'm like, this ain't gonna get us no coke. She like, it'll get us some crack. I said, well, fuck it, let's try it. And here I am 2 years later doing this dumbass shit.
So what was the difference between when you transitioned? I mean, when you took that last $10 and said we can't get no bag for this, we gotta get some hard for this, and you did it. Why didn't you continue to do coke soft instead of hard? What's the difference in the high?
I love hard. I'm not gonna lie to you, and here's why. Coke irritates my nose. I got holes in my nose. It's expensive, and you spill that shit, it's gone. I'm talking about you drop that shit on the ground, it's floating away. Also, the draining, I don't like that. That shit is annoying. So then with the smoking, it's smoking. In 15 minutes, you're no longer high. I can still function. I can walk, do everything that I need to do. I smoked hard today, and I do this shit, and nobody knows. So it's like,
right? I never would have guessed.
I can conceal it.
I never would have guessed. Let me ask you something. The lifestyle. It's a dangerous lifestyle.
It is.
When you got out of the car to meet me here, the other lady, Christy, was here. and y'all was going at it, and she stated that it's all behind $20 that you're supposed to make a play. You didn't make a play, but you're still spending money with somebody else, and you owe them $20. So what happened with that situation?
Okay. So,
without saying no names.
Okay, so what happened was that I had got a front for $20. I then went and got another front for $20. I did get dope, but it was given to me, so that's how I was getting high. I knew that I owed the $20 to the two individuals, and I let them know both, hey, I'm waiting on some money to roll through. $60 is about to hit my Cash App. Give me a little second. I also have to worry about my room, eating. I understand that's not y'all, y'all don't have to give a fuck about that, but I'm just saying, give me a little minute. I'm not going nowhere. I live here, and I'm injured as fuck. I just got in a car wreck. Where the fuck?
What happened to you?
Where am I gonna run to?
Let me see.
I'm supposed to be on fucking crutches.
Damn.
Like, be for real. I have a fractured neck and back. Where am I gonna go?
Right.
A car just crashed with 130 miles per hour, floated in the air for 120 seconds like we was a fucking spaceship. Like, no.
You blessed to be alive.
Yes, I am.
So why did she confront you instead of, did you owe her $20?
No, and that's the thing. She butted herself into business that did not belong.
Right.
And because I owed someone else. You don't have to pay my debt. I understand you fuck with me, you trying to protect me type shit, but let me handle my business, because when you intervene, you make it seem like I don't have my shit together and I need you to come save me. Bitch,
right.
I was
then you're gonna be in her pocket forever.
Exactly.
She's gonna use that to get shit out of you forever.
Because she's smoking with me, that mean you smoke with me, so you tell them that you smoke with me because you talking about I'm smoking. You gave it to me, dummy. Fuck is you talking about? And I'm not trying to talk about her. I just
gave you what?
She smoke with me. So they're saying, how are you smoking if you owe us?
Oh, but they ain't the girlfriend, is it?
No.
Oh. So I don't know. She said something about girlfriend.
Yeah, and she's around.
Oh, the other girl?
Yeah.
You still with the other girl?
My ex that got
the one that started you getting on the hard? Oh, so the dude over there ain't I don't know how it works. It's all good. But where your son at?
He's with his father and his paternal grandparents, and I really appreciate them. They're great, and I get to see him all the time.
Advice. If you don't tighten up, it's on down here from here.
Yeah.
I just did a video when you pulled up with a woman.
I learned my lesson.
Nah, listen, you're still out here right now. When you pulled up, you called me here, but when you pulled up, I had two people out here doing interviews. The first lady I did an interview with, the dark-skinned lady with the dreads. I hadn't seen her. Me and her did an interview right here a day after Christmas, or a day before Christmas, in December. So it's only been like, 8 months.
Right.
She's like an entirely different person.
Right.
She going down here fast.
It takes a toll on you.
She got all these excuses on why she look like that, but I know the truth. I ain't here to make people feel bad, none of that shit. But I'm gonna tell you something. Get your shit together, man, because I'm gonna tell you something, man. Look, you finna go down here real fast in this neighborhood, and that little boy gonna get older and older and older.
And it hurts that he knows what's going on.
That's the least of your worries. It's one thing him knowing that you're going on, but then he gonna grow up with all kind of insecurities, the same way you grew up with insecurities about your parents.
Yeah.
And not just it ain't all about him, but I put kids first.
It is.
I put kids first.
It's not, well, because I hate to say this, but like I hate to say this, but when I gave birth, everybody's like, oh, you have a child now, it's about your child, which it is. It's always about him. I live my life for him.
Right.
I would not do this. I promise you, I would jump off a 30-story
building. Jump out the pipe for him. That's a lot lower than a 30-story building. The pipe is a lot lower. Jump out the pipe.
As long as he wasn't here, I promise you, I would go to the upper room. But since he is, and I love him, and I want him to have a mother, and I know that he loves me, I stay. And I try to tell myself that I have a purpose, and I know I do, because God wouldn't keep letting me re-alive myself if I wasn't meant to be here.
You are meant to be here, but you are meant to be a part of his life and set a positive example and lead by example, and be there for your son so he can grow up and be all he can be. Sometimes just a small void, like a mother not being there, giving him all the love he deserves, it's going to affect his true potential as he get older.
Yeah.
When a child got a mama and a daddy in a household that loves him and give him the proper nourishment,
they have a better chance
of
surviving.
being successful. Mm-hmm. When a child grow up in a one-parent household, I grew up in a one-parent household, so it's not like you can't be nothing.
Right.
But when you got no parent and you live with somebody else and your parents on drugs, then it'd be hard as hell for a kid.
From 17 to 21, 22, I did really well with him. I had him, did the school, did the cook meals, did the diaper changes. The first year, you couldn't separate me from my child.
But he's still young.
Yeah.
It's not like, I mean, I ain't gonna act like you put a whole lot of work in, because he ain't number 6.
Right.
I can see if he was 14.
When he started school, though, that's when I had to get some help, because I didn't have a formal address, and his grandmother did. And also, I had to be honest with myself about my addiction. It was getting to a really bad point, and I didn't want him to see me like
Well, it's August right now, so he about to start school the next week or 2.
Right.
So
I've done a year.
So
and it flew that past.
but he about to start school again. Now's a good time for you to say, hey man, god damn, let me get this shit right here a break.
Yeah.
And go over there, even though I ain't got no address, just let me start being around. Let me be the one to take him the first day of school. Let me take him a back to school outfit and a pair of shoes.
So I do provide for him, like clothes financially and stuff like that.
Right.
I just I don't get to spend the time that I want to spend with
I get
him.
it. I get it, and I ain't here to put nobody down, judge nobody. It's just that's what my channel is. I gotta give positive advice.
I hate for him to see me hurt. When he saw this, he said, "Mommy, what happened to your arm? What happened to you?"
Right.
And he tried to give it kisses, like he just.
That's what happened to your face too?
Oh, this black.
No, they got up on your chin.
Oh yeah, this came from that neck brace. It was
Neck brace.
chafing. I took all that shit off. A neck brace, my ankle brace.
You blessed to be alive.
Crutches.
You blessed to be alive. But what say your name was again?
Mia.
Mia.
Missing in action.
Okay, Mia. Missing in action. That's what it stands for.
That's what's crazy is that's my real name.
Word up.
Well, not completely, but I'll tell you my real name.
Yeah, off the camera. But listen, man, it's an honor talking to you. I was wondering where you and your boyfriend went.
Yes, it's so nice to get to formally meet you. I watch your videos all the time. I be so entertained.
Did you know it was me?
Yes, and then the thing is,
I didn't know it was you because I ain't never even seen you. I only seen you from across the street. I never seen you like close.
You know how I remember you?
My car.
Your car, and when that dog ran out that day and bit that motherfucking dog.
That dog. Yeah, my dog.
Me.
Yeah. That's
I
what it was.
said, what the hell? And the way you kind of intervened, you was like, why you yelling at Shorty like that? Because he out there blanking on my ass one day.
What I said?
When that man smacked me, it was over.
Who smacked you?
Him.
When?
I woke him up out his sleep because his baby mama was texting me on some bullshit. And I said, wake up. He said, I said, oh, whoop-de-doo.
It's over with.
I said, I'm done with your ass. I said, I know I didn't just house you and feed you and take care of you.
Right.
And you gonna do this.
But one thing, listen, man. I don't like to see you out here like that. I feel kind of bad. Even talking to you, 'cause I now know who you are. But at the same time, man, it might be for a good reason. God bring us back together. 'Cause I'm gonna stay on your ass now, and we're gonna talk. And I'm gonna do everything in my power to help you. And we're gonna help each other, and we're gonna get this thing moving. God bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.